Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Quote of the day: environmental pollution is an incurable disease. It can only be prevented. Topic of my presentation is WHO guideline for air pollution, and the second topic is acid rain under kind supervision of Professor Dr. Saira Afzal. Learning outline of my presentation is introduction, WHO response, new updates value for air pollutants, recent updates, policies of Pakistan, acid rain, and the end MCQ session. At the end of this presentation, participants will be able to understand about WHO guidelines, updated figures of different pollutants, and acid rain. Introduction. Air pollution is one of the greatest environmental risks to health. The lower the level of air pollution, the better the cardiovascular and respiratory health of the population will be, both long and short term. The WHO Air Quality Guidelines Global Update 2021 provide an assessment of health effects of air pollution and threshold for health harmful pollution levels. In 2019, 99% of the world population was living in places where the WHO air quality guidelines level were not met. Ambient air pollution in both cities and rural areas were estimated to cause 4.2 million premature deaths worldwide in 2016. 91% of those premature deaths occur in low and middle income countries, and the greatest number in the WHO Southeast Asia and Western Pacific region. Policies and investments supporting cleaner transport, energy efficient homes, power generation, industry, and better municipal waste management would reduce key sources of outdoor air pollution. What is the WHO response on the air pollution? WHO member state recently adopted a resolution and a roadmap for an enhanced global response to the adverse health effects of air pollution. WHO is custodial agency for 3 air pollution related SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. Indicators: mortality from air pollution, access to clean fuels and technologies, air qualities in cities. Now, what are different strategies of WHO for reducing the air pollution? WHO develops and produces air quality guidelines, recommended exposure limits to key air pollution, both indoor and outdoor. WHO creates detailed health-related assessment of different types of air pollutants, including particulates, black carbon particles, and specifically ozone, which is a grounded level ozone O3. WHO produce evidence regarding the linkage of air pollution to specific disease such as cardiovascular and respiratory disease and cancer, as well as burden of disease estimates from existing air pollution exposure at country, regional, and global level. WHO develops different tools for address the issue of air pollution. Air quality index for assessing the health impact from various pollutants, health economic assessment tool, heat to assess walking and cycling intervention, green plus tool to raise importance of green space and health, sustainable transport health assessment tool. In this tool, basically WHO highlights the importance of different transport mechanism, integrated transport and health impact modeling tool. The United States Environmental Protection Agency has developed air quality index that is used to report air quality. There are different levels of air quality index. 0 to 50 is a good and a moderate level, and 51 to 100 is moderate. 101 to 150 is unhealthy for sensitive group, people like the people who are already asthmatic or allergen or any lung disease like COPD or bronchitis. 150 to 200 is unhealthy and it's fall in a red color category. 201 to 300 when the air quality index, this is very unhealthy for the health, and when the air quality index cross 300, then it is a hazardous level for the health. What is heat assessment tool? It is basically a practical tool for transport planners to estimate the economic value of health benefits of regular walking and cycling. Recognition of the importance of economic analysis in transport planning, effects on premature mortality, evidence-based, transparent, adaptable, and conservative assessment tool. And what is the integrated sustainable transport and health assessment tool? It is a simplified methodological framework and accompanying software tool for the evaluation of health and economic benefits of carbon reduction measures in the context of urban transportation. This tool supports the identification of alternative transportation choice based on sound, reproducible, science-based reasoning. Additionally, it is a user-friendly, interactive Excel-based tool for evaluating carbon mitigation alternatives in surface transportation for informational and educational purpose. WHO has developed another tool which is known as CHESS tool. It is basically Clean Household Energy Solution Toolkit. It provides countries and programs with the tool needed to create or evaluate policies that expand clean household energy access and use, which is particularly important as pollutants released in and around the household contribute significantly to ambient pollution, which is also known as outdoor air pollution. What is included in CHESS tool? CHESS tool includes basically modules on need assessment, guidance on standard and testing for household energy devices, monitoring and evaluation of these devices, materials to empower the health sector to tackle household air pollution. Basically, this tool is used for indoor air pollution, which is house. WHO is leading the Joint Task Force on the health aspects of air pollution within the Convention on Long-Range Transboundary Air Pollution to assess the health effect of such pollution and to provide supporting documentation. The WHO co-sponsored Pan-European Program on Transport, Health and Environment has built a model of regional, member state and multi-sectorial cooperation for mitigation of air pollution. How we monitor air pollution? With the help of air quality index. In air quality index, basically we measure the level of ozone, which is a grounded level. And the level of air quality index is shown in my previous slide. And the other index is swelling index. In a swelling index, the environmental air pollutant is captured on a filter paper, and then this filter paper is seen under the photoelectric microscope. PM matter 2.5 concentration of NO2, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide in the air, and there are different levels of all these concentrations. This is new WHO Global Air Quality Guidelines. In 2005, WHO propose the values of these all air pollutants, and now in 2021 September 2021 WHO revised all these level, and these are the current levels which shown in the green in number. A new 2021 level. PM particulate matter 2.5, the annual concentration is 5 microgram m cube, and 24-hour concentration is 15, and in 2025 you can see it is 10 and 25. and PM10 concentration is also reduced from 20 to 15, and 24-hour concentration is reduced from 50 to 45. And the concentration of grounded level ozone is 60 now in 2021, and in 2005 there is no figure of this ozone layer, uh, grounded ozone. Nitrogen dioxide is also reduction in its level. Now it is 10 and 25, and the level of sulfur dioxide is 40, and carbon monoxide is 4. So all level is revised in 2021 by WHO. Recent updates on air pollution. There are different programs running in Pakistan for clean environment. The one program is Pakistan Clean Air Program, and there are different guidelines which are given by this program. For industry, they can say that the clean technologies are used that reduce industrial smokestack emission. Incinerator should be fitted with a scrubber. Scrubber may be dry or a wet scrubber. Mostly wet scrubber is used for the reduction of air pollution, including capture of methane gas emitted from waste sites as an alternative to incineration, and it is used as biogas. And for energy sector, ensuring access to affordable clean household energy solution for cooking, heating, and lighting. For transport, shifting to clean mode of power generation, prioritizing rapid urban transit, walking and cycling network in cities, as well as rail interurban for passenger travel, shifting to cleaner and low emission vehicle, including fuels with reduced sulfur content. And for urban planning, improving the energy efficiency of building and making cities more green and compact. And for power generation sector, increase use of renewable combustion free power sources like solar panel, which is used on the rooftop of different buildings or home, wind or hydropower. Guidelines for municipal and agriculture waste management, strategies for waste reduction, waste separation, recycling, and reuse. Improve methods of biological waste management, such as anaerobic waste digestion to produce biogas, are feasible. Low-cost alternatives to the open incineration of solid waste. There are different environment policies in Pakistan, and there are a full-fledged department which deals with the environment, and this department is Pakistan Environment Protection Council, and the main function of this council: improve national environmental policies, provide guidelines for conservation of species and habitat, coordinate integration of sustainable development goals into a national plan, establish system of surveillance, monitoring, surveys, and audit to prevent and control pollution. Policies on controlling smoke 2017, and this policy is given by a Punjab government because smoke is a big issue in the cities of Punjab. Different advices are given in these policies: ban on burning crop residue and municipal waste, shutting down of major smoke emitting industries, introduction of low sulfur fuels, better traffic management, air quality monitoring station built in big cities, and ban on two-stroke vehicles. And nowadays, Lahore is also facing the problem of smoke. Clean Green Pakistan. Current Prime Minister of Pakistan launched Clean Green Pakistan on 13th October 2018. This national campaign basically addressed 5 components: plantation, solid waste management, liquid waste management, sanitation, and safe drinking water. And my second topic of this presentation is acid rain. And now we can see that what is acid rain. Acid rain is due to precipitation that is unusually acidic meaning that it has elevated levels of hydrogen ion. Basically, acid rain having low pH means that pH below 7. Uh, uh, and then the rain is acidic. Acid rain is caused by emission of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, which reacts with water molecules in the atmosphere to produce acid. Some governments have made effort since the 1970s to reduce the release of sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere. These efforts have positive results due to widespread research on acid rain starting in 1960 and publicized information on its harmful effect. This is the picture of acid rain, and you can see that the different air pollution, especially sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, when combined with a water vapor, they can form a sulfuric acid and nitric acid, and then they combine with, and when the rain is fall, then these constituent is included in the rain and the acid rain is happening. What are the adverse effects of acid rain for the surface water and aquatic animals? Both the lower pH and higher aluminum concentration in surface water that occur as a result of acid rain can cause damage to fish and other aquatic animals. At lower pH, most pH lower than 5, most fish egg will not hatch, and lower pH can also kill adult fish. And what's the adverse effect of acid rain on soil? Soil biology and chemistry can be seriously damaged by acid rain. Some microbes are unable to tolerate changes to low pH and are killed. The enzyme of these microbes are denatured, change in shape, so they no longer function by the acid. Impact of acidic water and soil acidification on plants could be minor or in most cases major. Acidic water enters the plant and cause important plant minerals to dissolve and get carried away, which ultimately cause the plant to die, lack of minerals for nutrition. And what's the adverse effect on the health of human? The acid in the rainwater is too dilute to have direct adverse effect, but the particulate responsible for acid rain do have an adverse effect. Increased amount of fine particulate matter in the air contribute to heart and lung problems, including asthma and bronchitis. Acid rain can damage buildings, historic monuments, and statues, especially those made of rocks such as limestone and marble. They contain large amount of calcium carbonate. Acids in the rain react with the calcium compound in the stone to create gypsum, which then flakes off. Places significantly impacted by acid rain around the globe include most of the Eastern Europe, eastern third of United States, and southeastern Canada. The historic buildings of these countries are affected with the acid rain. What is the technical solution for prevention of acid rain? Many coal-firing power stations use flue gas desulfurization to remove sulfur-containing gases from their stack gases. For a typical coal-fired power station, FGD will remove 95% or more of the sulfur dioxide in the flue gases. An example of FGD is the wet scrubber, which is commonly used. A wet scrubber is basically a reaction tower equipped with a fan that extracts hot smokestack gases from a power plant into the tower. Fluidized bed combustion also reduces the amount of sulfur emitted by power reduction. Vehicle emission control reduce emission of nitrogen oxide from motor vehicles. This is one of the article which is related to the fine particulate in the air pollution, and the result of this article shown Fine particle and sulfur dioxide related pollution were strongly associated with lung cancer and cardiopulmonary disease. Each 10 microgram M raised to power 3 elevation in fine particulate air pollution was associated with 4%, 6%, and 8% increased risk of lung cancer and cardiopulmonary mortality. Now it's time for the MCQ session. The modern life cycle is responsible for increasing indoor air pollution, which is one of most critical global environment problem. This problem is now under focus as it contributes to many health issues, including hypertension, diabetes, stillbirth, or stunted growth.
C.
C is the right answer, stillbirths. Newly fitted incinerator in local hospital is criticized for polluting the atmosphere with harmful noxious gases. To avoid this problem, incinerator should be fitted with air freshener, air conditioner, scrubber, or exhaust.
C.
C.
C is the right answer, scrubber. A local hospital has an old incinerator which they do not want to replace. The Waste Management Authority convinced the hospital management to get rid of incinerator by highlighting its flaws. It generates atmospheric pollutants, does not need highly trained operators, low operating cost, reduced volume of waste.
A.
A is the right answer, generates atmospheric pollutants. WHO proposed different tools for the reduction of air pollutants, which tool basically highlights the importance of walking and cycling instead of using vehicles. Heat model, health economic assessment tool, chest model, sustainable transport health assessment tool, integrated transport health impact modeling tool.
A.
C.
Is the right answer. A is the right answer, health economic assessment tool. In Lahore cities, nowadays the air quality index is 340, in which range this level fall. Unhealthy for sensitive groups, very unhealthy, moderate, or
Hazardous.
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 D is the right answer. WHO proposed model for reducing indoor air pollution, provide guidance on standard and testing household devices. Which model describe the statement? Chest model, heat model, sustainable transport health assessment tool, integrated transport health impact model.
D.
B.
A is the right answer. Clean household energy solution toolkit model is used for reducing indoor air pollution. A new volume of air is filtered through white filter paper under specified condition, and the stain is measured by photoelectric meter, which index is measured in statement. Air quality index, soiling index, PM 2.5 mean concentration, PM 10 mean concentration.
B.
B.
D, soiling index. Coal firing power station use flue gas desulfurization to reduce the emission of sulfur dioxide gases. This technical solution is used to reduce acid rain, soil acidification, water purification, noise pollution.
A.
Acid rain is the right. A, acid rain. Air quality inspector measures the ozone level in the most polluted area of Lahore, which index is measured by the inspector. Air quality index, soiling index, PM concentration, or dust measurement.
A.
A, air quality index, because in air quality index we measure the grounded level of ozone. In XYZ city, there is heavy rainfall and the pH of rainwater falls between 4 to 5. The authorized body label that this is acid rain. Which gases are responsible for acid rain?
A.
A.
A is the right answer. This is the key of my presentation, references, and thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Naila. Today we have talked a very important topic, and yesterday again Dr. Wes has presented very well, but I don't know why it was so that I could not unmute myself. I tried several times and even wrote to Dr. Wes to unmute me, but unfortunately it could not be done. So today the presentation is in the sequence of yesterday's presentation, air quality indices. They are very well presented yesterday, and today you have talked more about the acid rain and how the different important aspects has to be related with the air quality index. So I must appreciate you. If anybody has any question, please let me know. And your first MCQ, that was something that I was looking for the evidence that how this happens. So if anybody has any question, please let me know. And in the chat box, there is Mavish has written, thank you, Dr. Naila, for a very nice presentation. Thank you, Mavish. And just please explain the MCQ number 1. Why you have said the stillbirth, not diabetes or hypertension?
Because mortality is reduced.
Dr. Naila, I can't hear you. And you please stop recording. Please stop